Welcome back. It's finally Friday night. Time for your High Desert highlights. I'm Peyton Thomas. That's Steele Haugen with me to tell us all about tonight's feature game.
And well, tonight our feature game was Crook County versus Molalla. The Cowboys were 2-0 before entering tonight's matchup. I caught up with a few players and coaches before the game. Quarterback and state champion wrestler Gavin Sandoval is in what he's calling his revenge
That's
season
dangerous. That's dangerous.
After missing out on a last year with an ACL injury.
Sitting on the sideline, it killed me, but at the same time, it motivated me to get back in the gym, get bigger and stronger, and come back for my senior year.
We're a younger group, we're a smaller group, but we play hard, we play together.
You know, for us, we're really trying to hang our hat on discipline. So in our first two games, we haven't had many penalties. We're executing alignment and assignment on defense, and offense has been executing their assignment.
And the Cowboys were ready to host Molalla tonight, so let's not waste any more time. Get right to the highlights. The Cowboys looking to capitalize on a great start to the season. Quarterback Gavin Sandoval, there he is. He punches it in for the first score of the game with a little scamper in the end zone. Molalla, tricky play with the option, but the ball's loose. Who recovers it? Crook County. Soon after, handoff. Wyatt Nethery keeps the feet going and just won't be denied for another score. And this is where things start getting a little bit out of control. There's the punt. Nope, it's blocked by the Cowboys, walked into the end zone. And a little bit more punting problems for Molalla. The punt barely get off. This is actually a great job by 64 here to get the ball off with great field position. And then one more time, guess who? Another quarterback keeper for Sandoval, who finds his way to the end zone. Cowboys in scoring position once again. Throw up in the air. Keenon Twig. What a catch. That's how you bring down the touchdown catch. Crook County wins this one big, 55-19, and they start the season 3-0, so watch out for the Cowboys this year.
How about that? Such a dangerous offense. You don't know if the quarterback's going to keep it or if it's a handoff to the running back every time they drop back.
There.
All right, 5A action. Summit Storm. They welcome last year's 4A champs Henley. Meanwhile, they're 0-3 for the first time since 2019. This one a defensive battle. 6-3 Henley lead in the third quarter. Summit looking for something to rile the crowd up. Red zone opportunity. Finally finding pay dirt. A dart to Kai Scally. Summit take the lead. Next possession. Storm now need a stop on the defensive side. And this will help right here. Picked off, deep pass. Ari Villano stepping up with a chance to extend this newfound lead. Summit moving the ball down the field. Quarterback Andrew Guthrie, no options. He puts his head down and does it all himself. Summit finally take control in this one, 24-6 over Henley Storm. Finally in the win column, 1-3 this year. They really needed that one, Steele. All right, Caldera also on home turf tonight. They welcome Lebanon. We picked this one up in the third quarter. Wolfpack up 14-12. Ty Hattenhauer beating the secondary. Great ball over the top, and he'll rumble on in for 6. But the offensive fireworks didn't stop there. Quarterback Tommy Morris rolling left, lets it fly. That's 6. And then finally to the fourth quarter, Caldera trying to put up another one in the air, this time to Deacon Gregorio. All right, Wolfpack air it out, find a home win, 35-18 over Lebanon. They improve to 2-2.
Air raid there, Caldera High.
I know, how about that? Letting it fly. Of all the Bend teams, they may be the one to watch in terms of the passing attack.
Well, you know who else to watch?
All right, across the Cascades for Mountain View. They're on the road at Canby. The Cougars powered ahead early on this toss pitch, showing off all their firepower. And in case you wondered about a favorite play in that Mountain View playbook, this is a different play. This is the second touchdown, but it's the same toss pitch play, slightly different formation. Not 1, not 2, but 3 times. There's number 3. All the TDs coming out of that toss in the backfield. Mason Chambers finished with 306 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jack Foley, 157 yards on 6 receptions. Mountain View sky high with another big win, 41-21. They're 4-0.
If it's not broke, don't fix it. Keep running the same play and keep scoring.
Yeah, Steele, those scores, a couple big wins there for some Bend teams. 3-0 between those 3 teams. And we'll talk about Bend a little bit later, but they got a win as well. Yeah. I mean, these teams are really starting to find their form.
And big wins in a big time, league plays coming up right around the corner. We'll be right back with some more 5A action. Welcome back to the High Desert Highlights. I'm Steele Haugen. This is Peyton Thomas. The Redmond Panthers started 0-2 this year, needed a win, so we're going to get straight to the action. They were welcoming the 6A Southridge tonight, and they were the intent on doing it on the ground game. Parker Gibson churning ahead for yardage. Here, that sets up a goal line opportunity for Eli Pupo to get the next carry. He's in, and the Panthers up multiple scores later in the third quarter. A long pass from Jack Snyder to Ukiah Monson. That sets up another opportunity. Next play, Snyder calls his own number, finds the edge, and gets into the end zone. The Panthers, they also find the win column and a shutout, 36-0 victory, and they are now 1-2 on the season.
Well, we saw the offensive highlights. How about the defense as well, allowing no points there for the Panthers? That's a big win for them. All right, now to their rivals, Ridgeview Ravens, on the road in Corvallis. This a great back-and-forth game all night, knotted up in the third. That's until quarterback Adam Millington chucks it deep. He finds Finn Chambers. Ravens now up 7. Corvallis, they're looking for the counterpunch, and they have it on the ensuing drive. We're tied up again at 35 apiece after that pass play. The quarterback rolling left. Just a few minutes remain. 4th and 9. Huge moment. A pitch and catch to match Logan Nakamura's route puts the Ravens on the goal line. Ishan Ortiz is in with the very next play, and the Ravens hold on for a gritty road win, 42-35 over Corvallis.
And I love the pass and attack. Seemed to be a big theme tonight.
I know. Let's take a look at those scores from those couple games. And we also have Ben there. We didn't get to see that game tonight, Steele, but they're now 4-0 after that win. So Ben, certainly a team to watch. I think, again, we have our eyes on that Ben Mountain.
Ridgeview back in the win column as well. That's a big one.
All right, checking in on some action from yesterday, a local matchup between Madras and Lapine, both schools searching for that first elusive win. Madras strike first with about 10 minutes in. This electric punt return, Gavin Williams dodging multiple tacklers on his way to the end zone. How about that? The White Buffaloes would extend that lead late in the half. A Lapine blitz, second behind. Bentley Stockton finds Williams again. He scoots into the end zone, his second TD. And now the Hawks need a big play. So how about this? Freshman Remington Evans jumping the out route for 6. Late in the game, Madras seal it, get the ball back, and the field position, well, it doesn't get much better than this. The blocked punt puts them on the goal line. Madras holds on. They push it in the next play. Their first win of the year, 28-13.
This kid has some speed in the backfield.
Yeah.
And over to Culver. This was tonight. The Bulldogs were welcoming Rogue River, and they're off to a great start. Culver flat out got it done on both sides of the ball. A sack, fumble resulting in a safety. Defensive points, always a fantastic thing. That set up the Bulldogs offense to run away with this. A powerful rushing attack TD for Carlos Fernandez here, and he wasn't the only one. Several Bulldogs find the end zone in a 52-6 route at home. Culver 3-0 to start the year. We have some 3-0, some 4-0 teams this year.
Yeah, let's take a look at the scores from a couple more games. Now, we just saw those 2 wins for Jefferson County teams, as well as a big win for Sisters on the road at Elmira. Okay, top plays and a game to look out for coming up next. Stick with us. All right, it's time for our top plays of the night.
That's right. Catches, touchdowns, turnover. You got it. And here is our first play. You saw it once. Wyatt Nethery just breaking tackle after tackle to just get in the end zone for the Cowboys. What a play there for Nethery.
That's just pure toughness right there, Steele. All right, now to the Madras Lapine game yesterday. Special teams, special teams, special teams. Gavin Williams putting the shake and bake on multiple tacklers as he finds his way for 6. And Steele, look at how much ground he covered. I mean, there's a lot of lateral movement there as well.
Speed right there. Look at that. The moves and then the afterburners. And here's our final play. It deserves another look. Keenan Twig snatches this away from the defender. We're going to go slow motion here one more time so I can just show you. Well, maybe not, but imagine it in slow motion and it'll be fantastic. That's a great play.
That's just jumping higher.
There it is, jumping higher than the other guy
and taking it away. All right, Steele, finally tonight a matchup we've got our eye on for next week. One to look out for, a rivalry game in Deschutes County. Lapine traveling north to take on Sisters, and these are 2 teams really needing a win.
Yeah, the Hawks off to a tough start. They're sitting at 0-3 after that Madras loss, but another big 3A conference game, a local one on the schedule. Lapine hosting the Outlaws this Friday, and Peyton, I'll be there, and I'll tell you what, anytime there's 2 local teams, it's great time.
All right, we'll be there. That and a full slate of games from across the high desert next week. We'll see you there next Friday night.